Hello everyone, my name is Corey Kurtz and I'd like to thank you all for coming to see the basic components of a computer for first-time users. This is going to be fairly basic. If you could come up here, I will show you just the front of this. This is called the computer tower. The little basic components of this, right here you have a CD drive where you can press this little button, it'll come out, and then you put a disk in there, it'll read the disk and do whatever action the disk says to do. Right here is DVD-ROM, which is essentially for playing DVDs and such. If you move down to here, you can see there's a SD card slot, which is just a little microchip that you can put inside your computer that holds data. And next to it is a USB port, which is what a lot of the electronics use nowadays. If you pull down this, you can see there's room for your recording and listening devices along with more USBs. USBs are quite used on the computer, so there's a lot of them. If you come around to the back side, you can see there's a bunch of different plugins all over the place. Not all of these are used for everything. It just depends on what you want out of your computer. There's 4 more USB ports back here along with a monitor plug-in, keyboard plug-in, and a mouse plug-in along with the actual power. Then if you come over here, you can see there, this is the monitor. This is what will display whatever comes out of the computer. Right here is the speakers that will let you listen to the audio for whatever you're trying to listen to, iTunes or YouTube videos or whatever reminds you. And then there's the keyboard right down here, which will let you type keys into the computer. It'll let you search through web pages, whatever you want to try to find. That's how you do it. So I will go ahead and show you the mouse, which is called a mouse because it actually looks like one. As you can see, there's two things on the sides here, which is supposed to be the ears and the mouth and nose and whatnot. This one doesn't look exactly like a mouse, but it's still pretty much the same. And here's the what they call a webcam. What this does is let you stream video. You could stream your video to other people if you have a specific program like Skype or anything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and show you exactly how you plug in all this stuff now. The first thing we'll start with is the computer tower. So what you have right here is a basic power cord for a computer. They mostly look the same for the most part. This one would probably work on it. Another one that I have downstairs. Now if you bring it back here, you just plug it in right here. Nothing too mind-blowing about that. And then you just come over here, and as you can see down here, I have a power strip, which is pretty much essential for a computer because it takes a lot of different appliances in order to make the computer work, and you usually can't do it on just 2 outlets. So you just plug that in there, and now the computer should be able to turn on, but we're not going to do that yet. We're going to wait until everything's plugged in. The next thing is the monitor. So right here, you see 2 different cords coming out of the monitor. There's this cord right here, which is the power cord. So you can just take that, you can plug that in right here, and that'll give the monitor power. And then if you see this other cord, it's blue usually, and what it does is it just connects the monitor to the computer so that you can visually see what you're trying to look at on the computer. So I'll just go ahead and plug this in right here. And they have these little screws right here that you can just screw right in, and that just holds it in there. So I'll just go ahead and screw these in so that won't fall out. Alright, and the next thing you're going to need is your keyboard. So we'll take the keyboard cord, which is right here. Some of the keyboards, the older ones have this little purple thing on it, while the newer ones will have something like what the webcam does, the USB, which is the go-to nowadays. But the computers still have it just in case. So this purple one matches with the purple right here. You just take this, you plug this in. That's about all there is to it. The next thing is the speakers. You see right here, we have 2 mini speakers, and then 1 big speaker. The big speaker just, we're going to plug in these little ones to the big one just to be able to make it a little louder. So I'll go ahead and plug this in back here. Just another plug and extension cord. As you can see, this is why you need one of these bars because there's a lot of stuff. Now we have this plug right here coming out of the little ones, which just basically I just plug this into the back here. And that's all you have to do for that. Now these 2 are connected to that. And then we need to take this one right here, which is the back of these, which we'll plug into the computer. So the computer will take this one into those speakers, and these speakers will come out of this speaker, so you get a big, strong sound out of this one because you plugged this into the computer off the little ones. So right here, there is just the green one back there is the one that you plug in the sound to. now, if you come around here, there are many different kinds of mouse. This one right here is kind of an older one. Usually, the very, very old ones had the ball actually on the bottom. The newer ones are usually laser, so on the bottom they'll just have like a little laser that just registers when you move it. I particularly like this one just because you don't have to move it at all. You just basically hang on to it with this, and then you just move the ball around. So we can actually pull this down right here and just plug it in to the USBs right here, and that will make this mouse work. And then the webcam, take over here because you would put it on your monitor. So what we'll do is we'll set that webcam right there, and I will go ahead and plug this into the other USB port right here, and then we can slide this back here and stick this right on top of the monitor. Now you can move this webcam around anywhere you want to show them anything you're streaming, any kind of thing at all. So that's about the basics of hooking together all of the different appliances to the computer. I can turn on this here. Now if I press this, you can see that the monitor will say no signal on it. That's because I haven't turned on the computer yet, so it does not have a signal, but as you can see, it did turn on. These should also, I believe, turn on now. As you can see, the little green light came on there, and you heard a little pop. That's just the sound coming on. So now I will go ahead and hit this button here, and if everything works all right, then we put it right together all right. So computer starts up, hit a little blue button, and now you see the HP Invent screen come on, which means that we have put everything together perfectly, and everything should be working. I'd like to thank you for listening to me today, putting together all the basic components of the computer. If you have any other questions, you can go talk to people like Best Buy or other computer firms like that will help you put together a more complex computer. Thank you.